The Rickey Smiley morning show.
News updates.
All you need to know.
It's what's trending now.
Get it all right now.
It's the front page news.
The show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley morning show, 23 minutes after the hour. Y'all, Brett, got your front page. What up?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett, and these are the headlines that are trending right now at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Well, heavy rains that set off floodings and mudslides have killed more than a dozen people near the Southern California city of Santa Barbara. Also, medical experts are preparing for what could be the worst flu season in history. The Centers for Disease Control says this year's flu virus in the U.S. could reach epidemic proportions soon. And last but not least, Oprah 2020 merchandise is already being sold online. Multiple sites have shirts, sweatshirts, and other items with former talk show host's face in support of her rumored bid to run for president in the next election. Wouldn't that be awesome, Ricky?
It would. Howard Stern was talking about it yesterday, him and Robin, but Howard Stern had me. I literally had to pull over.
You know he's stupid. What'd he say, Ricky?
I can't repeat it.
Oh, no.
How about that?
Was it good or bad?
It was good.
Just funny.
Just funny stuff. He was cracking on Mitt Romney, the stuff that. Well, we had a show like that where you could cuss. Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
And he is so freaking hilarious.
I wish I could have heard that.
I just went and sat in front of a Dairy Queen and just listened to the radio. I don't listen to radio like that, but I was crying.
He is funny, though. Well, to get caught up on those stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brett. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Brad. Coming up later, Carrie Hilson. She made a major confession, and I mean, the prayer words are definitely being solicited for Carrie. We're going to talk about that later. Rock T.
What up there, Gary? Rick Dog, I got some info about Alabama Crimson Tide that may shock you and everybody else. Stay tuned for that. Kevin Durant makes history. One of only 5 players to accomplish this. And the Ball brothers make their debut in Lithuania. How did they do? We're going to break it all down, man, with LiAngelo and LaMelo. All that coming up in sports. What up there, Crack?
All right, man, coming up in the hip-hop spot, Joe Buttons may have left the daily struggle, but it looks like he might be struggling daily, man, because there's a lot of people that want to lay hands on him. I'll tell you what's up with that. Also, H&M. There's additional amounts of artists that want to step down, from their collaborations with H&M. I'll tell you who's the latest to back off. And Dr. Dre's Detox. Remember that album that he's been working on for like a really long time, since 2002? We might actually get to hear that sooner than later. I'll tell you about this, that, and a few other things coming up next in the hip-hop spot. Time right now is 25 minutes after the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hip-hop.
To the max. The best in the beat.
All the hip-hop.
It's Head Crack's Hip Hop Spot.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, what up, Brett?
What up, Rick? Here's what's going on in the world of hip-hop. Beef. It's what's for dinner, breakfast, lunch, and brunch, sometimes in the hip-hop world. And here's who beefing this week. So, Joe Budden, very outspoken. He used to be on the Daily Struggle. And now you got to offer like $5 million to go over there to revolt and take his talents over there down in South Beach. But anyway, doesn't stop him from doing his podcast, in which, he was recently commenting on Eminem's brand new album, like, him and his whole crew. And one of the things that he said is like, hey, listen, man, the track list doesn't really make me want to buy that album. That's what one of his co-hosts said. And then M said, then Budden said M is a white pop star these days. Because the conversation was Eminem just kind of grabbed everybody who was hot at the time, threw them on the album, just to kind of get a rise from fans that way. And the results, have been kind of lukewarm. Some people really love the album, some people not so much. But anyway, that didn't stop one of Eminem's cohorts from D12, Bizarre, who's also a longtime friend of Eminem. He said to Joe Budden on social media, "Never bite the hand that feeds you. I never like you anyway, chump." My man went crazy. He also implied that Chloroseptic's remix that Eminem dropped was a response to Joe Budden's criticisms, which is interesting because Joe Budden used to be on Eminem's label, like, this Shady Aftermath, because he was down with Slaughterhouse. It was like him, Joel Ortiz, Royce the 5'9", and Crooked Eye. But anyway, so it got a little interesting from there. Joe Buttons then claimed that he would beat the dog crap out of Bizarre, and he also added that Bizarre ain't smoked to M in like 10 years. And then Bizarre followed up with, "This disloyal B type Negro talking crap. We should have never let you come around the squad. We should have let Swift punch you in the face when he had the chance."
Oh,
Then 50 Cent chimed in, because, why not? 50 Cent says, "Hey, man, got a little ass whooping coming. Just sit down and take it. You'll live."
He talking about Joe Budden?
Talking about Joe Budden.
Oh, no, what is this beef with 50?
50 50 and Joe ain't never really had beef. I just think, 50 just likes to chime in sometimes from,
For no reason.
Yeah, for no
Make
reason.
it interesting. And I don't think people take that personal because everybody know 50 like that.
Yeah. So
I think you do it just for fun.
Exactly. I don't think nobody's really going to duff anybody, and everybody's entitled to their own opinions, man. So, it's the culture. Everybody ain't going to like everything that everybody do. People going to comment and have opinions. That's what America's all about, man. So, anyway, moving on. Let's talk about H&M, man. The next person to step down and say you can take your money back is G-Eazy. Now, he's the second notable artist to step down and, not rock with them no more. He posted on Instagram, he said, over the past months, I was genuinely excited about launching my upcoming line in collaboration with H&M. Unfortunately, after seeing the disturbing image yesterday, my excitement over our global campaign quickly evaporated, and I've decided at this time our partnership needs to end. And
wow.
That's the end of that.
Wow.
So,
I mean, people got to stick together, start standing up to stop this kind of underlying. And then not only that, people need to stop going into the stores. Can't just expect for the rappers to do it, and then you still going in there and buying clothes.
Yeah, and it's pretty messed up because, H&M does actually have a couple nice things.
They do.
They really do.
At great prices.
Yeah, some of it's cheaply made, but at the end of the day, I was rocking with H&M.
How they gonna wear it once anyway?
It's a couple things you can rock 3 times.
Okay.
You send it to the cleaners and not wash it. But it is what it is. But H&M did issue an apology via social media. They said, we understand that many people are upset about the image of the children's hoodie. We who work at H&M can only agree. We're deeply sorry that the picture was taken, and we also regret the actual print. Therefore, we've not only removed the image from our channels, but also the garment from our product offering. It's obvious that our routines haven't been followed properly. This is without any doubt. We'll thoroughly investigate why this happened to prevent this type of mistake from happening ever again. So what they need to do is hire some black people.
Right.
At the end of the day, just so you can make sure everything's on the level.
Right.
That's not cool. I saw somebody make a edit on Instagram, and they put a hoodie on the white kid. It said, coolest cracker in the box. And it also had the Ritz logo on it.
Oh, God.
It's not okay, but it's a thing. Anyway, that's it for me. For such stories, I'm following. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on SoundCloud. HEADKRACK. Brad, what up?
Yo, this segment is brought to you by TV1, the 49th NAACP Image Awards, live on Dr. Martin Luther King Day, June 9th. No, Dr. Martin Luther King Day, 9 p.m. Eastern, June 9th. Oh, my God, they're going to kill me. June 9 p.m., 8 p.m. Central on TV1, following the red carpet special at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, only on TV1. Represent TV1, NAACP.
Already. And I got your wake-up calls. You can call me right now, 866-9-RICKY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the Rickey
It's about 10 minutes after the hour, y'all. About the time. Play that game. Who done it?
Yes, indeed. You got
Here
to
we
turn
go.
the radio down, Nisha. But listen, man, there are crimes that take place all over this country every day. And at the end of the day, man, we don't really
Nisha.
care about if the person being guilty, innocent.
Nisha.
At the end of the day, all we want to know is...
Hey.
Who done it?
Nation.
Who done it?
Nation.
Who done it?
Nation.
Who done it?
Nation.
Who done it? Who done it?
Nation.
Who done it? Who done it?
Nation.
Now check it out. On the line, we got Nisha who's representing Cincinnati, man. And the way the game works is like this. I'm going to give you 2 crimes. You have to figure out the ethnicity of the person who did the crime. They might be black. They might be something else. They might be white. You have to break it down and figure it out. Are you ready to play?
I'm ready to play.
All right, now on the line is a $50 gift card. Get your crime mind together. Now check this out.
All right.
Cops are looking for a dude who's wanted for a series of armed robberies. His most distinguishing feature is the fact that he has his social security number tattooed on his forehead. Who done it?
Oh my God.
Oh.
That's white.
Are you 100% positively sure?
Why you gotta do that? Could be others. I'm gonna go with white. I'm gonna
You gonna go with white?
on that one.
All right, is it white? Nah, man, black dude did
Yeah,
that,
black.
man. He black.
Nah, yeah.
And what did he do again, Craig?
He did a bunch of armed robberies, and he had his social security number tattooed on his forehead, man. His name was Robert Wooten, and they looking for him, man. He's 40 years old. He's from Houston.
Why would you tattoo your social security? Okay.
It could have been blackface.
Nah, it was definitely a black man. I seen his mugshot.
Oh, man.
He has priors. So
you try though.
You gotta get
He
the
got
next.
priors.
He has priors. So yeah, you gotta get the next two right though, Nisha. So listen very closely.
Okay.
There was a dude in California who asked the cops for directions on Tuesday because he got lost on his way to a drug deal. They were real suspicious, and he gave him permission to search his car. And then in that car, they found 1.5 pounds of marijuana. He was promptly arrested. Who done it?
I'm going to have to go with white again because ain't no black person stopping no cops.
Show lane.
Hello.
Show lane, Nisha.
Are you positively sure?
If she is wrong, we're going to give her that one because that's the truth.
All right. Well, guess what, sweetheart? Guess what, Nisha?
What? I'm right.
Wrong as hell, girl.
No, Craig, we don't get that one to her.
That's
No, Craig.
Man, Ricky, it was a dude by the name of Chris Lee, who was from Anderson, California. There was something else on that one.
Craig, black folks don't talk to the police. We're gonna have to do better than that. No, sir.
Man,
No, we're gonna give you. We're gonna give you. What kind of credit points we can give her, Brett? Because
we'll give you a E for effort.
Yeah, I need a W here today.
She can get a hug because she getting all these L's. She need a hug.
no, man. I understand the person, but the second one, man, y'all can't do her like that on the second one. Y'all know black folks don't be talking to the police,
You know,
man.
that's why you my boy, man.
All right, well, let's try this last one, sweetheart.
Yeah, she gonna get a consolation.
But we not
prize.
making this up, Ricky. These are facts. You know
I
that.
understand that, Brett, but the second one just ain't right. Nisha, I'm gonna send you a damn Stand By Your Truth book. Put it in the mail to you.
Yes, with a signature in there.
I'm gonna sign it for you. Don't worry about it. Go ahead with this third one, Craig, because you ain't being fair.
All right, check this out. There's a woman in Arizona who busted in on her husband in a bathroom a couple weeks ago. She fired 2 shots at the wall above his head, and she told the cops it was to make him start listening to her. She was then arrested for aggravated assault. Who done it?
Okay, hold on. You said a woman busted in the bathroom. Say it again, I'm sorry.
Her husband was sitting in the bathroom. She busted in. She fired 2 shots above his head, and she did that so he would start listening to her. Who did that?
Oh, Lord, I'm nervous.
She got to be black.
You 100% sure on that one?
Stick to it.
She got to be black. Now,
I'm
when
with
we
you.
need that attention, we go to some length.
I'm with you, Nisha.
All right, Nisha, guess what, baby girl? You don't know nothing.
Right.
You don't know nothing about crime.
Wait a minute. What kind of was she?
That was a white woman who did that, man.
Abiding citizen, okay?
She's 69. She's from Arizona, and she did it. And she was mad white.
A white lady?
Yeah, her name is Linda Jean Fawn.
And she shot 2 times in the air.
No, above his head.
Above his head.
Oh, my good. Oh, Nisha, I'm going to send you a book.
Yeah.
Nisha, hold on, Nisha. Let me get your address, because that second one, boy, I just went through that.
I'm going to need you to start hanging out with some more dangerous people.
It makes sense that she was white because if a black girl did that to her black boyfriend, he gonna bust back.
From the toilet?
Oh, you know.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The following is not a test.
This is not a test. It's the real deal.
Let's begin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The morning show for everybody.
Go ahead.
Oh no, they're going at it again. Sorry, man, boy, this is too much.
Yeah, it's that little Chico Pitbull, Mr. 305 till I die. And you are now getting hit in the head by the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Juicy, are you ready for the wake-up call?
Yeah.
Get out your boy, 866 Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Wake up.
Feel it?
Feel it.
School and work, you deal with.
Get wet. You tired. And that's up.
Wake up.
Wake 'em up. Wake up. Wake up. You don't know. Hey. Wake up. Wake up. Them alarm. Early in the morning. You don't know. Wake up.
Hey, this is Tawana from Raleigh. I'd like to wake up my brother Big Cuda Mayor and the rest of my family down in King Street, South Carolina. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. This is Pythia Evans from Beaufort, South Carolina. I'm calling to wake up Beaufort and my best friend Devin Green in Savannah, Georgia.
This is Nicole Aaron from Lafayette, Louisiana. I'm calling to wake up Jared Jaquavion. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, man, this is Kilimanjaro calling from Donaldsonville, Louisiana. I want to wake up my kids and Dallas Cowboys for next year. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. You don't know. Hey. Wake up.
Hey, this is Pooh. I'm calling from Rockford, Illinois. I want to wake up my whole city of Rockford. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Gino, man, I'm calling from Baltimore, Maryland, man. I want to wake up my family. Yeah, get up, y'all. It's Gino.
Good morning. This is Tracy calling from Durham, North Carolina. Calling to wake up all of my Baker boys. Let my sister know we in this ride together, baby. When I smile, you smile. I love you.
My name is Felicia, and I'm calling from Smyrna. I would like to wake up my mama Alicia, my sister Vivian, and my boo Brian at Fulton County. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
There's a whole gang of cities listening, and Miss Juicy gon' call it back.
I said Miami, wake up. And Baltimore, wake up. Valdosta, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Myrtle Beach, wake up. Chicago, wake up. And Smyrna, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, y'all. Hey, what you got, Greg?
All right, man, this whole thing is being brought to you by WeFixMoney.com. It's the middle of the week, and WeFixMoney.com can help you get over that financial hump. Whether you needed to, fix your car, get a bunch of things going, or maybe your lights out. WeFixMoney.com can help give you the light. Like Sean Paul and Busta Rhymes for the throwback right here. Front page is coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Trending topics.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 12 minutes after the hour, y'all. The front page is being brought to you by America's Best. That's right. Make sure that you are seeing and looking your best. So go to America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses, where you can choose from hundreds of stylish frames. To schedule an appointment, call 1-800-2PAIR. That's 1-800-TWOPARR to be connected to the store nearest you. America's Best. Tell them Rickey Smiley sent you. Good morning.
Good morning, Rick. What's going on, America? All you dirty-faced children out there, what's popping? It's your man, Head Crack. Listen, Dr. Dre, Detox. It was an album that he's working on for a long time. Like a really, really long time. Like since 2002.
A long time.
And then he hit us with the pump fake and didn't drop Detox. He dropped Compton instead, which is a completely different project from Detox.
Right.
Well, in a recent interview that was done on ESPN, he was asked, would Detox ever see the light of day? Dre replied, I'm working on a couple songs right now. We'll see.
Now he's just stringing everybody along.
Yeah, 2026.
Yeah, man. This is the longest tease ever.
It's gonna be 5, but it's gonna be 26. We'll be dead.
I know, right? It's a party gift when you go to the afterlife. You get to hear it in heaven. Moving on, another hip-hop news. Talk about Joe Budden, man. Aside from people wanting to beat him up, he does have some dope things popping off. He's going to be doing a 3-month residency at New York's Highline Ballroom. And he's doing this event called Oh What a Night. And it's kind of a curated experience where, he'll host. There'll be, comedian rocking. It'll also be, they'll do, interviews. And they'll do, an open mic situation. Sounds a lot like live comedy mixtape.
Right.
But anyway, that starts in New York's Highline Ballroom, January 22nd. And be on the lookout for that. Live comedy mixtape is way different, though. Anyway, moving on. Other hip-hop news. If you like Drake, you'll be happy to know that he has a documentary coming this summer. And it's called Toronto to Houston. And basically it chronicles Drake's love affair with the city of Houston, Texas. Because, Houston shows Drake a lot of love. He does events. He even has a day out there. He's always going to strip clubs out there, putting chicks through college. So it just shows Drake in a different light and, a whole bunch of behind-the-scenes things that the average fan wouldn't get a chance to see. So be on the lookout for that. There's no exact date, but it is definitely coming this summer. Last little ting I got for you before I move on. If you're a fan of Eminem, you'll be happy to know that he's definitely hitting the festival scene really hard. You can check him out in Bonnaroo this June. He's going to be, one of the headliners along with Future, The Killers, Anderson .Paak, Khalid, Playboy Cardi, T-Pain, and more. Tickets are going on sale real soon, and it's popping off in Manchester, Tennessee. So be on the lookout for that. Bonnaroo is heavy. It's lit every year. Anyway, that's it for me. For this other stories I'm following. Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud. HEADKRACK.
All right, there it is. I appreciate the Head Crack. Let's take a look at the front page. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Crack. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Hollywood. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful morning. I'm your girl, Brett, and these are the headlines that are trending right now at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Well, heavy rains that set off flooding and mudslides have killed more than a dozen people near the Southern California city of Santa Barbara. Meanwhile, medical experts are preparing for what could be the worst flu season in history. The CDC says this year's flu virus in the U.S. could reach epidemic proportions soon. In other news, Jeff Bezos is now, did I say it right, Bezos? Or Bezos?
Sounds good. B-E-S-O-S?
Yeah, B-E-Z-O-S.
Oh,
Bezos. How you say it?
Bezos.
In other news, Jeff Bezos is now the richest person ever. Bloomberg says the Amazon CEO's wealth tops $105 billion. That's your cousin?
Yeah, my cousin.
Well, his wealth tops $105 billion. And most of that comes from his Amazon stock, which earned him $1.5 billion in one day, just one day, this past Monday.
Do you realize how hard Amazon's killing the game right now?
Yes.
How many times I was about to get up and go to the store and actually just, you know what, I'm going to Amazon Prime it?
Yes. I ordered a lot of things myself for the holiday. And last but not least, Oprah 2020 merchandise is already being sold online, people. Multiple sites have shirts, sweatshirts, and other items with the former talk show host's face on it, which leads us to the trending topic and the question of the day. Do you guys think that Oprah should run for president in 2020? We want to know what you think. Call us at 1-866-9-RICKY. That's 1-866-9-RICKY. Or hit us up at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com and let us know what you think about Oprah Winfrey being president. Oprah Winfrey. Oh, my God. To get caught up on those stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brett. What up with them sports, Rock Teasy?
My kneesy. Rick, man, let me tell you this right here, man. Got some information about Alabama Crimson Tide that may shock everybody. We all know the freshman backup quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa, and a hero of national championship game. Well, former offensive coordinator of Alabama, now Florida Atlantic coach Lane Kiffin, spills the gossip.
The funny thing is if this second half doesn't flip like this, people that really know what's going on will tell you that Tua was leaving. You know, because Tua thought that he should have been the starting quarterback and had outperformed him in practice, and coach never gave him an opportunity. So,
if he didn't get in this game, do you think that Tua is transferring from Alabama?
No doubt.
Oh,
he's absolutely right.
You know what? He
is absolutely right, and rightfully so. I went and watched him practice myself, and I saw this dude out there just outperforming Jalen Hurts, and I felt like he should have been the starter. I mean, he's that good.
Well, he's earned that starting position, and he will be next year. Like I said, I think they're going to split time at the beginning, but it's going to be his spot.
I don't think they're going to split time.
You think he'll come out with it?
They're going to have to put Jalen Hurts in the slot. You're just not going to be able to do that. That don't make any sense, because if Tua can run and throw, and Jalen can pretty much only run but can't throw downfield, what's the purpose?
We're going to find out next year, man. Shout out to O.J. Simpson. He addresses the long-time rumor of him being Khloe Kardashian's father.
Khloe and girls were all terrific girls when they were growing up. I'm happy for them. Congratulations to her. But trust me, I have nothing to do with it. I would be proud if I had anything to do with it, but I don't.
So he said, man, y'all quit tripping. I ain't Khloe's father. You know what I'm saying? Big up to rapper, mogul, super producer, and businessman Dr. Dre. Stopped by Golden State Warriors practice, man, discussing the ins and outs about the business world. His net worth is like $740 million.
Wow.
Ooh, golly.
Yeah.
Them headphones, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir, man. And the Ball brothers make their debut in Lithuania. I'm talking about LiAngelo and LaMelo, man. They won their first game. LiAngelo actually had 19 points. I think LaMelo had like 10 or 12 or whatever, so they off to a good start. There it is, man. Rock Teasy for she, Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of good stuff. At Rock T Holla. Let's go.
Rock T. What you got coming up, Gary?
Coming up next, y'all, Carrie Hilson, her tearfully revealed. Tearfully revealed. Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
You know,
live stroke. Yeah.
You can't talk today?
My throat. I mean, it's just
let's start off. Hold on. Gary, what you got coming up next?
Coming up next, y'all, Carrie Hilson. She tearfully revealed something, y'all, that's going to be very shocking. Ricky, it hurt my spirit, y'all. We're going to talk about it next.
There you go. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's Gary, baby.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Pop star Carrie Hilson. We haven't heard from Carrie in a while, y'all, which Carrie was really a big, major star, which she still is, I'll say, a big, major star. But, you know, she had to step down a minute because, you know, a lot of people were saying that, you know, when Beyonce came on the scene, honey, the people started giving Miss Hilson some shade and stuff, and she had to, you know, change her look, and she had to just step back. Well, now Carrie is back, y'all, and she's speaking out. She's letting the world know what really happened, which is touching.
It is kind of a comeback because I hit rock bottom a few times.
You had to.
Yeah.
You had to. And that's the thing.
And I'm crawling back to walking in my purpose.
Exactly. Walking in your power.
My power, yeah.
In your power, exactly.
Yeah.
Instead
And
of giving
my
away.
gifts.
You know,
Yeah.
and you didn't have a balancing system.
Yeah. I think I had to give up music for a while. I stepped away. I thought it would just be a year. It's been 6 maybe. I realize now that I'm grateful for all of those years.
Isn't that sad?
Wow, what happened?
Well, they're not, I'm sure, Brett, y'all probably heard, they were saying back in the day when Beyonce first came out, they were saying that Carrie Hilson didn't kiss her butt because they were saying, they wanted her to talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce while she was working her butt off to promote herself. And she didn't do all that. And they say, honey, they had her blackballed.
What? I don't know about them having her blackball, but I know
just disappeared.
She did. I think she did say a couple things, because sometimes when you come out and the record label don't want you to be just like the other artists, they create rivalry.
Yeah.
So yeah, poor thing. I'm feel sorry for her.
They sacrificed her to the land.
So will she be coming back?
Well, she's going to make a comeback. And they say she's a great writer, so if she doesn't come back as a performer, she can still come back as a writer. But they said, they said her bank account is zero, honey.
Where was that interview from, Gary?
She did that with Steve Harvey.
Oh,
she did that on the Steve Harvey show.
That was very touching. We need to
on the
keep her in
radio
our
show
prayers.
or on the TV show?
On the TV show. He had a medium, a psychic medium.
Yeah.
And, honey, they were just bringing it all out of Miss Hilson. Honey, she was crying and just carrying on. I mean, it's like, it was sad. And Carrie's a beautiful girl. And, they even kind of had her looking like Beyonce with the long blonde hair and what have you.
I just walked past her in the airport and spoke to her.
Really?
So at the airport, yeah.
You never know what somebody's going through.
I'm telling you, you can't just, whatever it is, man, whatever she needs from us, I'll be praying for her, and I would love to see her get it back off and popping or whatever. We definitely will support her.
Right.
So if she ever get an opportunity want to come on the show, we would be happy to have her.
Her voice is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But she's a great writer, too.
Yes, she is.
All right, moving on. Another celebrity news, y'all. Baby Miss Joseline Hernandez is back, honey. It's been reported that Joseline, honey, is taking Miami. She said, the hell with love and hip-hop, honey. She's got her own show there. Said producer Carlos King, y'all, is producing a beautiful show for Joseline Hernandez, the Puerto Rican princess. Now, they're saying, honey, love and hip-hop just didn't work for her. So, she got to do her own thing. So this show is going to follow her journey as a single mother raising her beautiful daughter, Miss Bonnie Bella, in Miami, y'all. Now, they're saying Joseline told the publication that she's going to also be working on new music with talented array of Latin artists. And they said she's ready for it now. They said Erica Mena is taking her place on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but Miss Joseline is about to do her Miami show. So kudos out to her.
Erica Mena?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, who is that? That's the one that got the babies?
Erica Mena. She the one got the baby, Brad?
She's got one son. She was engaged to Bow Wow.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, so kudos out to Joseline, honey. I mean, that's good that, she's going to have her own show. And, Miami is a good place for Joseline. I think she's from somewhere around there anyway, if I'm not mistaken or whatever.
Yeah.
So kudos out to her, honey. So
I think she used to dance there.
Well, yeah, that's what she danced at.
Yes.
And the KOD or the Rolex?
Or
at Coco's?
I think KOT.
They said KOD. All
and
right.
possibly the Rolex.
Coco used to have them $5 lap dance back in the day.
Really?
$5 lap dance back in the day. Me and Marvin Dixon used to be at Bob, said we're going to go to Coco's, then we're going to go over here to the Rolex. Well, they thought we were ballers, boy. They
With $15.
Ain't that something? They was some broke comedians then.
Yes, sir.
The color today, y'all, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Tibet Lamb. On the high end, you say Tibet Lamb. And on the low end, just say beautiful silver. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the team.
Yeah. Gary T is brought to you by the 49th Annual NAACP Image Awards. It's going down live on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central on TV One. Following the red carpet special at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, only on TV One. Represent. What up, Rick?
All right, John Lyon got a chicken and waffle mix coming up next. You don't want to miss the Rick Smiley Morning Show. All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 10 minutes before the top of the hour. Y'all, John Lyon on the 1 and 2 with the chicken and waffle mix. Man, it is Wednesday. The week is going by fast. What up, Playboy?
I'm good, man. Wednesday on the mix, man. Of course, I'm going to be posting this mix on my podcast. Just link me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at JAH Lion Zone.
Boy, you killed the day. Killed the dog.
Vibes on a Wednesday, man.
Got me in my feelings, dog. I'm feeling so hip-hop right now, dog. Black Zone, what's up?
Hey, son.
Hey, don't bring the mood down.
Every time.
Nah, shot, that time, bring on move down. Shot, what you talking about, shot?
Yeah, everybody energy be up, and then when you get on the phone, you be like, "Hey, shot. First of all, you're supposed to be up here."
Hey, Corey, I'm trying to come at you on some real talk though this morning, shot. I'm on some real talk, shot. I've been thinking, shot. I got thinking, shot. You know how, shot, when I first started working for you, shot, you said you trying to help me get my dream come true, shot.
Trying to.
You said what? You said, shot, work for me, shot. You know what I'm saying? We gonna work on your dream, shot. I ain't never told you, shot, what my dream is though, shot.
I thought it was the Me Gucci Man.
Yo, shout it, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out, be with Gucci. Shout out, over there the other day. Shout out, I was over there, Gucci. Me and Gucci and Keisha had went shopping.
The Rickey Smiley morning show.
News updates.
All you need to know.
It's what's trending now.
Get it all right now.
It's the front page news.
Page news.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley morning show. 23 minutes after the hour, y'all Brett got your front page. What up?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett, and these are the headlines that are trending right now at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Well, heavy rains that set off floodings and mudslides have killed more than a dozen people near the Southern California city of Santa Barbara. Also, medical experts are preparing for what could be the worst flu season in history. The Centers for Disease Control says this year's flu virus in the U.S. could reach epidemic proportions soon. And last but not least, Oprah 2020 merchandise is already being sold online. Multiple sites have shirts, sweatshirts, and other items with former talk show host's face in support of her rumored bid to run for president in the next election. Wouldn't that be awesome, Ricky?
It would. Howard Stern was talking about it yesterday, him and Robin, but Howard Stern had me. I literally had to pull over.
You know he's stupid. What'd he say, Ricky?
I can't repeat it.
Oh, no.
How about that?
Was it good or bad?
It was good.
Just funny.
Just funny stuff. He was cracking on Mitt Romney, the stuff that. Well, we had a show like that where you could cuss. Oh my God!
Lord!
And he is so freaking hilarious.
I wish I could have heard that.
I just went and sat in front of a Dairy Queen and just listened to the radio. I don't listen to radio like that, but I was crying.
He is funny though. Well, to get caught up on those stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brett. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Brett. Coming up later, Carrie Hilson. She made a major confession, and I mean, the prayer words are definitely being solicited for Carrie. We're going to talk about that later. Rock T.
What up there, Gary? Rick Dog, I got some info about Alabama Crimson Tide that may shock you and everybody else. Stay tuned for that. Kevin Durant makes history. One of only 5 players to accomplish this. And the Ball brothers make their debut in Lithuania. How did they do? We're going to break it all down, man, with LeAngelo and LaMelo. All that coming up in sports. What up there, Crack?
All right, man, coming up in the hip-hop spot, Joe Buttons may have left the daily struggle, but it looks like he might be struggling daily, man, because there's a lot of people that want to lay hands on him. I'll tell you what's up with that. Also, H&M. There's additional amounts of artists that want to step down, from their collaborations with H&M. I'll tell you who's the latest to back off. And Dr. Dre's Detox. Remember that album that he's been working on for like a really long time, since 2002? We might actually get to hear that sooner than later. I'll tell you about this, that, and a few other things coming up next in the hip-hop spot. Time right now is 25 minutes after the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hip-hop. To the max.
The best in the beat.
All the hip-hop.
It's Head Crack's Hip-Hop Spot.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, what up, Brett?
What up, Rick? Here's what's going on in the world of hip-hop. Beef. It's what's for dinner, breakfast, lunch and brunch, sometimes in the hip-hop world. And here's who beefing this week. So, Joe Budden, very outspoken, used to be on the Daily Struggle. And now you got to offer like $5 million to go over there to revolt and take his talents over there down in South Beach. But anyway, doesn't stop him from doing his podcast, in which, he was recently commenting on Eminem's brand new album. Like, him and his whole...
I'm not scared to take a stand and speak the truth. She's got all my support.
Oh, yes, Oprah Winfrey. My name is Archie. I'm calling for Richmond, Virginia. And, oh, hell yes, Oprah should run.
What do you think? Should Oprah run for president in 2020? Hit us now at 1-866-9-RICKEY. Or...
The Rickey Smiley morning show.
News updates.
All you need to know.
It's what's trending now.
Get it all right now.
It's the front page news.
Page news.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 23 minutes after the hour, y'all Brett got your front page. What up?
Good morning, Ricky.
The Rickey Smiley morning show.
News updates.
All you need to know.
It's what's trending now.
Get it all right now.
It's the front page news.
Fake news. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 23 minutes after the hour. Y'all, Brad, got your front page. What up?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett, and these are the headlines that are trending right now at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Well, heavy rains that set off floodings and mudslides have killed more than a dozen people near the Southern California city of Santa Barbara. Also, medical experts are preparing for what could be the worst flu season in history. The Centers for Disease Control says this year's flu virus in the U.S. could reach epidemic proportions soon. And last but not least, Oprah 2020 merchandise is already being sold online. Multiple sites have shirts, sweatshirts, and other items with former talk show host's face in support of her rumored bid to run for president in the next election. Wouldn't that be awesome, Ricky?
It would. Howard Stern was talking about it yesterday, him and Robin, but Howard Stern had me. I literally had to pull over.
You know he's stupid. What'd he say, Ricky?
I can't repeat it.
Oh, no.
How about that?
Was it good or bad?
It was good.
Just funny.
Just funny stuff. He was cracking on Mitt Romney, the stuff that. Well, we had a show like that where you could cuss. Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
And he is so freaking hilarious.
I wish I could have heard that.
I just went and sat in front of a Dairy Queen and just listened to the radio. I don't listen to radio like that, but I was crying.
He is funny, though. Well, to get caught up on those stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brett. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Brett. Coming up later, Carrie Hilson. She made a major confession, and I mean, the prayer words are definitely being solicited for Carrie. We're going to talk about that later. Rock T.
What up there, Gary? Rick Dog, I got some info about Alabama Crimson Tide that may shock you and everybody else. Stay tuned for that. Kevin Durant makes history, one of only 5 players to accomplish this. And the Ball brothers make their debut in Lithuania. How did they do? We're going to break it all down, man, with LeAngelo and LaMelo. All that coming up in sports. What up there, Crack?
All right, man, coming up in the hip-hop spot, Joe Buttons may have left the daily struggle, but it looks like he might be struggling daily, man, because there's a lot of people that want to lay hands on him. I'll tell you what's up with that. Also, H&M. There's additional amounts of artists that want to step down, from their collaborations with H&M. I'll tell you who's the latest to back off. And Dr. Dre's Detox. Remember that album that he's been working on for like a really long time, since 2002? We might actually get to hear that sooner than later. I'll tell you about this, that, and a few other things coming up next in the hip-hop spot. Time right now is 25 minutes after the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hip-hop to the max.
The best in the beat.
All the hip-hop.
It's Head Crack's Hip Hop Spot.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, what up, Brett?
What up, Rick? Here's what's going on in the world of hip-hop. Beef. It's what's for dinner, breakfast, lunch and brunch, sometimes in the hip-hop world. And here's who beefing this week. So, Joe Budden, very outspoken, used to be on the Daily Struggle. And now you got to offer like $5 million to go over there to revolt and take his talents over there down in South Beach. But anyway, doesn't stop him from doing his podcast, in which, he was recently commenting on Eminem's brand new album. Like, him and his whole big plans for, when he gets out, he's going to spend his time helping a lot of at-risk youth so they don't have to go down the same path he did because, prior to kicking that fan, he was like, locked up for a couple other things, throughout his life. And he wants to help steer teens on the right path, man. And that's the dope part, man. Use your platform to uplift people and shine your light brightly, man. So shout out to Kevin Gates. I know he can't wait to get back to his wife and kids. So, man, keep rocking in the free world and keep doing the right thing. Moving on, another hip-hop news. Let's talk about H&M, man. They still under a lot of hot water, man. People backing away from them left and right, all based off that racist ad that popped up a couple days ago with that black youth wearing that hoodie that said coolest monkey in the jungle. Well, not all things are bad for him because that kid is now getting a $1 million deal with Diddy on the modeling tip. We talked about that briefly yesterday, but G-Eazy is the latest celebrity to step back away from them. He posted on social media and said, over the past months, I was genuinely excited about launching my upcoming line in collaboration with H&M. Unfortunately, after seeing the disturbing image yesterday, my excitement over our global campaign quickly evaporated, and I've decided at this time our partnership needs to end. He went on with a bunch of other things, but, that's pretty big. Very big of G-Eazy. He continues to win my love and respect. I don't know if y'all listen to G-Eazy's music outside of what you hear on the radio, but on the new Static Selector album, 8, he got a song on there with Joey Badass where he's rapping so perfectly.
Is he killing it?
I'm gonna jump out the window and say G-Eazy's white fabulous.
Okay.
You know how Fabulous raps perfect?
Yeah.
That's a good comparison, correct?
G-Eazy is white fabulous.
Okay.
All right? Shout out to him. Last little ting I got for you. Let's talk about Kanye West.
baby.
It's been a minute since we heard anything from Kanye West, but somebody got a chance to hear from Kanye West before he passed. Apparently, there was like a young lady who was suffering from cancer. Kanye and Kim found out that they were big Kanye West fans. So Kanye hit her up, rapped for her, and they didn't even publicize it on social media.
Nice.
It was like, a friend of the girl who was like sick with cancer that publicized it. And, he rapped for her. Kim Kardashian showed up too. And she passed away. And,
that
Kim
was
Kardashian,
really nice.
Yeah.
Really
man.
nice.
And that's dope, man. And here's the thing, man. A lot of people do things that aren't always televised and ain't always shown
So
by the
true.
camera and media. And the thing is, man, make sure your motives are right in things you do. Don't do it for the attention. Do it because your heart's in the right place.
That's right.
That's even when you lend people money and give them things. Anyway, that's it for me. For this other stories I'm following. Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud. HEADKRACK.
There it is, man. And that $20 I gave you last week, Frank, I hope you did what you said you was going to do with it, because that's between you and God.
That's right. I got 3 Chick-fil-A sandwiches. That's agreed.
My heart is in the right place. All right. Let's take a look at the front page. Brad, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett, and these are the headlines that are trending right now at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Well, heavy rains that set off floodings and mudslides have killed more than a dozen people near Southern California city of Santa Barbara. Also, medical experts are preparing for what could be the worst flu season in history. The CDC says this year's flu virus in the U.S. could reach epidemic proportions soon. In other health news, according to a new study, people who want more hours of sleep each night should reduce their sugar intake by as much as 10 grams. A lack of sleep has also been linked to health issues such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. And last but not least, it is Oprah 2020, and the merchandise is already being sold online. Multiple sites have shirts, sweatshirts, and other items with the former talk show host's face on it, which leads us to the trending topic of the day. Do you think Oprah should run for president in 2020? Call us and let us know at 1-866-9-RICKY. That's 1-866-9-RICKEY. Or hit us up at RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Yes, love?
Brad, you know what I think she would definitely do, even on the things that Oprah does not understand about governing. You know, Oprah has sense enough to surround herself with smart people.
Yes.
Has a great relationship with former presidents and former world leaders, and she is known and respected all over the country.
Yes.
And I think she can get America looking, to be respected again, because nobody respects us right now in just this whole cowboy style mentality. Go at it alone, and just lack of discretion and all of the stuff that's going on in the White House. But I have one concern. The only concern that I have is, had Hillary Clinton, not based off of her policy, been a man, she would have won Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. I seem to think and believe deep down inside that there are still some that is more sexist than they are racist. You understand? Barack Obama, first black African-American to run for president of the United States, but he's a man. But there are still some white male Democrats and Republicans and women that just don't believe that a woman should be in power like that, and that's really just sexist. And I really believe that, and I did some research, and polls show that, because when you as racist as this country can be at times, and is, when you can elect a black president man before you would elect a white woman. I don't want nobody to take nothing I said out of context. I'm just giving you statistics and numbers where I have researched that this country is still sexist. I'm not ever saying that Barack Obama is not good enough. That's not what I'm saying. You just have to correct that, because social media will go crazy. He was definitely qualified to be president. She was qualified to be president too. Both of them have training in government. But just the fact that because she's a woman, and a little bit of she wasn't the best candidate didn't help either. But I think Oprah would be a better candidate than Hillary. So I don't know. It remains to be seen. I would definitely support Oprah Winfrey, and I hope that she runs. She said if the country calls, she's gonna run.
Me too.
You gonna run too?
No, hell no. I'm gonna be rooting for her. I don't even want a piece of that kind of job at all.
You should be a campaign manager.
Brett, I can see you. We're gonna
Don't do it.
We're gonna do a whole thing, Brett.
No, we not.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Brad can do for Oprah what Killer Mike did for Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
Yes. Ricky. To get caught up on those stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brad. What you got coming up, Gary?
Coming up next, y'all, Nas and Khalees, y'all, they reach a custody agreement. I can't wait to tell what it is next.
And we'll be back with sports, too. My bad, Rock. My bad.
It's all good,
I'm back, because I know we got a lot of stuff in sports. Coming up, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is about the bottom of the hour. That's right, it's the bottom of the hour. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, this segment right here is brought to you by Sony. Taraji P. Henson is proud Mary. Kick off the new year with a bang. The mother of all assassins hit the big screen. Proud Mary rolling in the theaters Friday and is rated R. Make sure y'all go and check it out. All right, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about it. You recall when Nas filed court documents, y'all, against his beautiful ex-wife, Miss Khalees, last month, claiming, y'all, that she never adhered to any real visitation plan and only allowed him to see their son night when she deemed it convenient for her schedule. Well, y'all, now times and things have changed. According to TMZ, y'all, new court docs revealed that the duo have agreed that Nas will have custody of Knight, his son, for 4 full weekends over January, February, and March. And they're saying that the weekend visits will begin immediately after school on Fridays and run through Sunday night or Monday night if it's a 3-day weekend. Now, they're saying, in addition, y'all, each parent is supposed to do their due diligence not to popularize their son on social media. Isn't that beautiful?
Took long enough. He was paying a lot of money for those kids, well, for that kid, to not be able to see that kid.
It's been years, look like. We were talking about Nas and Khalees, honey, so.
At this point, she owes him money, I think. Because that's how it should be. Like, you know, because, like, if you have to pay child support and, like, the agreement is you pay child support and you should be able to see your child and you're not able to see your child, there has to be some sort of get back for the person who's been doing their part and not getting what they're supposed to get in return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now she's broke.
No, exactly. Her milkshake still bringing the boys to the yard, so we'll see. But anyway, congratulations to them. They finally got it together, y'all. All right, another celebrity news, y'all. Meghan Markle, y'all. You know she's going to be our first African-American princess, y'all. They're saying, y'all, that she deleted her Facebook, Twitter, and her Instagram accounts, y'all.
Who?
Baby, Meghan Markle's.
Okay.
Yeah, they said she deleted it all, honey, hours before visiting a radio station in London, England. Now they're saying, y'all, that, honey, Miss Markles is grateful to everyone, y'all, who has followed her social media accounts over the years. However, as she has not used them for some time, they said she has taken the decision to close them. And, you know, she's done with that. So, and that's a good thing, because this woman's about to become a princess. She ain't got time for all that mess, honey.
But this could be like one of the first times you could like actually see what goes on behind the scenes in the royal family, because I don't think any of them other people on social media like that.
I don't think so either.
I mean, it's probably by design.
Yeah, I mean, everything shouldn't be accessible.
That's true.
Yeah, you got to leave a little mystery somewhere, because everything, like being it's just not special anymore.
You got that right.
Yeah, the mystery of wondering what they're doing and how they, you know, like you never see the upstairs of the White House. No one has ever seen it or seen pictures of the living quarters of the White House.
And I never even thought about there being an upstairs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they don't sleep down in the part we get to visit, you know. But y'all know, side note, you know the White House has a rat and roach infestation for years.
Really?
Did y'all really honestly know that? They were talking about that last night?
Really?
The White House for years and years have rat and roach infestation. They have a rodent problem.
Well, I wouldn't want to live there. Hell, I could deal with the roaches.
You know how long the White House been there and how many rats? I couldn't imagine.
Oh, my God.
I swear I'd be sleeping in a hotel across the street.
Okay, so Ricky, one, like, when they put all that nice candy out that y'all used to be getting out there, honey, the rats may have ran over there.
I only get the M&Ms and they be in a box, so don't do that, Gary.
Oh, child.
Don't do that.
Oh, my God. That is just
food do be good, though.
Yeah, but
sometimes an extra rattle roach every now and then make the food better. Give
Ricky.
a damn what y'all say. It's these clean places that food be nasty.
Yeah, well, the White House projects to be clean, honey. Portrays to be clean, honey.
You go to some spots and that damn health root rating is 48%. You say this finna be good, right?
All right, the color today, y'all, is one of my favorite. My color today, y'all, is Tibet lamb. On the high end, you say Tibet lamb, and on the low end, you say beautiful silver. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all. Y'all give it up, Gary, with the team.
Yeah.
Coming up next, y'all, Bernice Jenkins got your church announcements. You don't want to miss it. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Here's the top stories trending on RickeySmileyMorningShow.com.
Trending topic question of the day is, should Oprah Winfrey run for president in 2020?
Alan, Cleveland, Ohio. Oprah should not run for president. She would do better as an advisory role. She's done a lot for the community, both local and government, but should she be president? Absolutely not. I feel like that will hurt her brand more than help the United States of America, so she's good where she's at.
This is Ashley from Greenbelt, Maryland, and I absolutely think Oprah should run for president. If Donald Trump could win with no experience, I believe Oprah got it in the bag.
My name is Verlisa Arterberry. I'm from Oklahoma City. And yes, she should run, not because she's a woman, just because I think she's a good person and a qualified candidate.
What do you think? Should Oprah run for president in 2020? Hit us now at 1-866-9-RICKEY or RickeySmileyMorningShow.com.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Bernice Jenkins got your church announcements coming up next. You don't want to miss it, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Ah, ladies and gentlemen, y'all clap your hands for Miss Bernice Jenkins in his
My Lord, don't move the mountain. Give me the strength to climb. And Lord, don't take away my stumbling blocks, but leave me all around. What I don't bother nobody. I tried to treat everybody the same, but every time I turn my back, one of these niggas can't keep their hands out my mouth. I'm sorry, I just got caught up.
Have your way, Lord.
I got a few haters. I got caught up.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Jesus.
Gotta get juicy about the floor.
You the devil, Jesus.
The devil is a lie.
Yes, he is, Lord.
And you gonna stop me from saying things like that in 2018.
All right now.
2018, we made it, Janie.
Yes.
There's a lot of them, they dead. They gone to the upper room.
Where they go?
To the upper room. Just like my friend Cora got her head stuck in the sliding doors at Walgreens. Didn't know she was dead till somebody was going in there and they stepped on that mat and the doors open. She fell on off in there. Here's our church announcement this morning. Govern yourself
accordingly.
Govern yourself
accordingly.
We taking up a special offering for Deacon Hester. Y'all know Deacon Hester?
Yeah.
Janie, he 86 and got put out on the street on Monday, and his truck was repossessed. And he spent all his savings, his rent, bill money on Powerball tickets.
Oh,
He was trying to get that big hit that jackpot. And he said that Jesus was telling him in a dream that he was going to win. But he had really just went to sleep drunk. And Jesus was actually his brother Clyde taking him, talking to him from the other side of the room. Come to find out, Janie, it wasn't Jesus. Now, you know Mother Simmons. Now, the usher board suspended Mother Simmons and Sister Juanita Brooks after they got into a fist fight during the usher board meeting on Monday. And Sister Brooks had heard Mother Simmons telling folks her 3-year-old grandson, Pooh Bear, looked like Tyrese in the face. And he be smelling like pee-pee diapers and dirty carpet. Everybody know Pooh Bear. They be holding Pooh Bear at church. But to say he look like Tyrese in the face is a stretch. Lord, I got some sad news.
What?
Mr. Gus, the church maintenance supervisor, you know him?
Yeah.
He want to apologize for not fixing the toilets. The toilets got backed up last weekend. And the sewage had backed up into the baptismal pool.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, gosh.
And two of the slow kids was playing up there doing choir rehearsal and thought they had found some free baby Ruth balls floating in the water. I said, get that out your mouth, Precious! 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 Get that out.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
The all-new 2018 Toyota Camry is about the...
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 5 minutes after the hour, y'all. Hey, I need to let everybody know that you need to be watching Lifetime tonight. Little Women Atlanta got a lot of drama going on.
Man.
Juicy is the lead ringer.
Whatever.
I would say you the lead ringer. You the most people ask about you everywhere I go. They don't say they say, hey, where's Juicy?
That's right.
Okay, so are you surprised that you the ring? Not surprised?
I'm not the ring leader.
Okay, who's the ring leader of the show?
All of us.
Who is the Nene Leaks?
All of us. I think, okay, one thing about, I'm sorry, I don't want to toot my own horn. One thing about all of us, we have our own personality, and it shines throughout this whole season. It's like every one of us have something good and bad, and so y'all get to see the inside. We're opening up our lives and very vulnerable to the outside world.
Right. So, what happened last week, in case you missed it?
Well, last week, oh my God, okay. Why you got to put me on the spot like that?
Absolutely, it's an interview. We got to make sure people watching the doggone show.
Well, last week, we kind of, we didn't get into it. Well, anyway, we found out that one of the girls, one of the twins are pregnant, but then Tanya, the one we call Little J-Lo, she was going into labor. And she was letting us know what she wanted to do when she wanted to dry her placenta, and make it into a pill. And so it was like it didn't go over well with us. So we was like understanding why, but she's a healthy person, and so we was like, why does she want to do that?
Right.
And so I mean, it was just a whole bunch of stuff like that and a mess, of course. So. And then we had our sister back, which is Samantha, that's the makeup artist on the show.
Right.
And she was having an issue with the loss of hair. So it was like something to build up her self-esteem. So when the time comes, we do stick together.
Right.
And so we had her back.
Can I ask a question?
What?
So when y'all y'all got a makeup artist on there? Do y'all use real makeup or Barbie makeup?
Go to hell.
That's dirty.
Good point.
Hey, so Juicy, so what should we expect tonight?
Well, tonight, Money want to have a baby, now that she's married. Right. So, that's my side. That's my girl right there. So I have her back all the way through all of the things and the testing that she has to do. I mean, all of us come together once again. And, Devon is there with Tanya, Minnie. Well, actually, the twins trying to go into something else to do a new adventure. So we going around and around with the twins. And then Minnie, of course, she got her twins back on everything that they do. So, we all hanging in there. And I think it's going to be a little drama tonight. I'm not sure exactly.
And what time is it today?
At 9 o'clock, Lifetime.
9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central Lifetime. Make sure y'all check it out. Little Women Atlanta tonight, Juicy. And them baby housewives, I don't give a damn what you say. You're going to always be the baby housewife.
No, we not.
Special K up next, Rick Smiley Morning Show. You got Special K in the building. What you got, Mike?
Well, you know, I felt like, man, this is one of those times where, you know, we had a little conversation last night. And I feel like I need to give up my time in order to pass it back to you to allow you to get some things off your chest.
Yeah, I'm reclaiming.
Like I told you, I said, hey, man, don't hold it in. Put it on paper and let it out.
I'm reclaiming my time.
Reclaim your time. So I'm going to step aside and let you do what you need to do to get your heart right.
Right. 2017, you know, everybody hyping up this thing about me and Portia that's on The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
So for those who don't watch the show, like what's going on right now?
Yeah, everybody, you know, they just need to watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Your boy on there got me. Be quiet, Juicy.
A lot of speculation out there.
No hating from the ankles. Anyway,
you know how you feel, man. Let it out.
So you know, I wrote this poem. You know, and I said I was gonna do something different this year. I was gonna try my hand at poetry. You know, because people say you deep, man. You got a good word in you. So you know, I try my hand at poetry. So this poem is called Posha.
Oh Lord.
Posha. Can y'all say that with me? Posha. Yeah. Give me that, Brett. Yeah.
That is your friend.
Yeah,
that's your friend.
That's
Special K.
What they call it? Spoken word. When you walk past me, I be breathing real hard, like I can't catch my breath after raking in the yard. I be telling my boys, you the girl I dream of, because when I spell Porsha, to me, it spells love. You be smelling so good every day, all the time. If you had your own perfume, they could just call it fine.
Snap your finger, Roger.
I am.
When you talk to me, girl, your breath be so sweet. It smell like them crunchy glazed edges on a honey baked ham meat. Shut up. Brett.
Oh my God.
I want to take you out every day. We can go out to nice places where I can see the hating on the other men's faces. We can go out and shop and walk and to laugh. Then go back to the house where you can use my bathroom. Even if you had to do number 2. I don't let nobody do that, but I would let you.
Take the screen off.
If I could have you to myself, it would be so swell. Just be my early Valentine. I'd be happy as hell. All these dudes be running up behind you acting like a sucker. Get with Rickey Smiley, I'd be happy than a mother. Like Black Tony would say, I'm trying to holler at you, shouting, because you still going to be fine when you all the way in your 40s.
Not 40s, but bodies.
F-O-W-T-I-E-S. F-A-W, I'm sorry. Bodies. Just believe me when I say I'm just a country boy from Alabama. Please make my dream come true to marry the Real Housewife of Atlanta. As I lay back and watch the sun, I'm talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and not the baby ones. I made that up, Juicy. That's my poetry of love. If y'all like my poem, hey, if y'all like my poem and y'all think I should be doing more poetry, love poem, we got to bring love back.
Yeah.
You know, and Brad, we need to sing Make It Last Forever. We promised the listeners that we was. And we've been rehearsing. But Brett just don't have the nerve.
I don't have the nerve.
Okay, Brett, but you be doing it you be singing on the fly anyway. But we need to go and make some stuff happen now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, y'all. 18.
I'm feeling it.
After the hour, Head Ray got your hip hop spot coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And the time right now is about 28 before the top of the hour. Brought to you by
WeFixMoney.com. Middle of the week, middle of your money problems. WeFixMoney.com is here to help you out with that by putting up to $2,000 in your account as soon as tomorrow, and it's real easy to get the dough. You just got to punch in your information. They got a 2-minute quick fix guarantee. Let you know in 2 minutes or less whether or not you can get the dough you need, man. So whatever your problems are, if you need money, WeFixMoney.com got your money. Hit them up today. That's WeFixMoney.com.
All right, Wayne.
Happy New Year, Ricky.
Happy New Year, man. Hey, big things.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, my birthday is 18. What I got real quick for this year?
Did you put out a book or something, right, already?
I did.
Okay, because I remember seeing that or hearing about it, and then I told you in your chart that that's going to open the door for a second book. So
oh, wow. You're right, though.
More television, man.
Hey.
You got more television coming up? You already planning this?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Contracts and travel. Okay. Why can't I have this kind of luck, brother?
Man, hey, you having it. You here. You doing your
you're right. And I appreciate it. And you work hard for this.
Yeah.
So this speaks here actually about something putting you back on TV or putting you on TV some more. I know you're already on TV. So something in television is coming up.
Well, I'm excited about that. We're just trying to entertain the peeps.
I hear you.
Outstanding. Right. Well, keeping in pop culture for a second, Cardi B, one of the biggest names in the game right now.
Right.
You actually even did a post about her on social media back in September, saying that there was about to be this phenomenal rise,
right.
And then she rose.
Right.
And so, what do you see in the cards for her coming up in 2018?
Well, I did her natal chart actually, and she's about to get bigger come spring, summer. She's on her way. She's going to be huge. The thing about this whole relationship, I wish she would leave it alone.
Really?
Because the transit that she's having, even if she wasn't with this guy, is not going to work. And that transit is going to start again in the summer. So late 2018, 2019 is going to be a better time for you, Cardi. But I feel like she's going to still stick with this guy. Hopefully it's not going to put her off track with her career because it's about to really pop bigger than it is right now.
Okay. Oh, that's good news.
Cool. I'm going to ask you about
we love Cardi B.
Yeah, we can talk about Oprah, too.
But let's get to the people real quick. They're on hold, and they got to go to work. We got Brandon on the line, whose birthday is November 8th, 1989. Brandon, what's going on, bro?
Hey, how y'all doing?
What up, Mike?
What's your question?
My question here is, in the last few months, my finance and my job situation has changed. And I haven't been able to find, a 9-to-5 in the last maybe 6 or 7 months. Now, I found more success in pursuing my brand and kind of working for myself. I found more success there rather than finding a job. So my question is it smart to just continue to pursue my brand, and will my financial situation change here soon?
Your financial situation is going to change by the summertime. You got to look at that as a sign because you got the Justice card, which means the more work you actually put into what it is that you're building for your brand, the bigger the reward is going to be. It's kind of a purpose, so to speak, why you haven't really found that job, because these 2 aces indicate that it's time for you to do your own thing, make your own money. I would continue with this, but you can't be lazy about it. Remember, the harder you work, the bigger this reward is going to be. So,
thank you so much.
All right.
Good luck, bro. Moving it on to Teresa, whose birthday is April 14th, 1962. What's your question?
My question is marriage and money for 2018.
All right.
What does it look like?
I got about 10 seconds to give you an answer. Which one you want to talk about?
Money.
All right. Yeah, money is better. Money is better. You can control that. Let's see. Okay. Are you planning on opening a business or something?
No, not really.
Okay, here is the deal. There's a new opportunity here, whether it's a business or whether it's a new job. The thing of it is that you're not working hard enough to really find what it is that you want. A business is going to be in your future, or you being a partner in some type of business. Okay? Also, they do speak here about your love life. There's too much worry around this. Okay? Is there a relationship that's not working? What's going on here? Because it's getting in your way.
Really? The relationship I'm in is getting in my way?
Yes. You
Wow,
put
we've
in
been
more.
together for 5 years.
Listen. You put in more time into the relationship than you are the other stuff. Is what they're trying to tell you.
Ah.
You need more balance in your life.
Okay.
All right.
Great. Thank you.
All right.
Good luck.
All right, last little one we got. Danielle's birthday is 11/30, 1985. What's your question?
I was just trying to decide whether me and my husband should go into business this year.
All right. What's your birthday?
11/30, 1985.
Give me his first initial.
His first initial?
Yeah.
G.
And month and date?
Do it, Danielle.
What's the month and date of his birth?
June 7th.
Hey, why have y'all been waiting before you've done this business? This business could have already been really, really done well already.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay, well, that's great to know.
All right.
Thank you.
Get on it, Danielle.
All right.
Good luck.
Wow, what was the business? Like, Amazon or something?
What, the business you're doing? No, she got the Queen of Pentacles here. I don't know what the business is. It can make money, whatever it is.
I should have asked him before we hung up.
Even if they run in a trap, it might be a trap house.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, the big question a lot of people want to know, Psychic,
right,
is if Oprah went for president, how would she do?
Okay.
Don't tell us now. We're going to go to commercial.
Oh, okay.
We're going to make them wait. But if you want to reach out to Psychic Wayne, you can hit him up on his personal line at 888-WAYNE-07. That's 888-WAYNE-07.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
For service. You know, he got his Bible, but he ain't never quite read it.
Get with it. Here's the top stories trending on RickySmileyMorningShow.com.
Trending topic question of the day is, should Oprah Winfrey run for president in 2020?
Lisa, I'm calling from Maryland. Yes, I think she should. I think she will help bring everybody together in the world.
Kim, Baltimore, Maryland. Oprah Winfrey should not run for president because she's a fabulous mogul and entrepreneur, and that's what she's great at, and stick to what you're great at.
My name's Tommy. I'm from Lake Worth. I don't think any celebrity could run for president. I think it would make us a joke in every other country in the world.
What do you think? Should Oprah run for president in 2020? Hit us now at 1-866-9-RICKEY or RickySmileyMorningShow.com.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show time right now is 14 minutes for the top of the hour. And what a perfect segue. You know, they was talking about Oprah running for president in 2020. And we want to know, what do the cards show for a possibility of not Oprah running? I mean, not just Oprah running, but also winning.
Okay. Well, if you want to know if you're going to win president, I need you to hit me up on my site at psychicwayne1.com. That's psychicwayne1.com. Or you can call me at 1-888-929-6307. That's 1-888-1888-WAYNE-07. Okay. First of all, let me just say, I believe that Oprah should be Oprah. Okay. But when I did her natal chart and I went to November the 3rd, 2020, which is election night, huge transits that has to do with destiny in this country. And let me explain something to you. As much as a lot of people don't like Donald Trump, his destiny was to become president, to open the door to kind of let people like her in.
Right.
So I think that, look, if she doesn't run, she should, because she would be the president of the United States. And when I talk about destiny, when I look at a natal chart and it has that point in it, it's like something that's meant to happen. Yeah. And hey, she's got free will. She doesn't have to, but if she runs, she's going to be the president. Tell you now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, she got the clout.
Yep. November 3rd, 2020. Amazing transits for her.
I need to get you in her ear.
Hey,
but like Howard Stern said, you would lead such a perfect, awesome life to go to that doggone claustrophobic, miserable work. But she's built for it.
She is, and Ricky, that's why I say it's about the destiny. I think there's something about her doing that is going to be good for people in this country.
And she said that if the people call for her to run, she would.
Yeah, and I think that the other night when she was on that show, and then the next day they were buzzing about it, she's got to be considering this.
Because the reason people was crying, because they was inspired by her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of like when President Barack Obama did that first speech that really got the attention of the
right
American,
at the Democratic National Convention 2004.
So yeah, Donald Trump, he served the purpose, and I won't get on him. I feel bad that I've been hoping that he gets pushed out of office. I just want him to go away. I just want him not to win again. Bad.
You know, because regardless of what your your politics are, he is definitely a jerk and very mean and nasty and disrespectful, divisive, everything.
Right, and that was his purpose in this actual election, was to open the door where the president won't be as presidential anymore. So, you know, he's serving a purpose, even though we don't like him.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
All right, Wayne, let everybody know how they can find you.
Sure. Hit me up at my site at psychicwayne1.com. That's psychicwayne, the number 1.com. You can also go to Facebook, get your daily horoscope, Psychic Wayne. Also follow me on Instagram at psychicwayne1 and call me at 888-WAYNE07. That's 888-929-6307.
There it is. Psychic Wayne, y'all. Praise break up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Praise him right now. Early in the morning with the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Man, I got one for you right here. I need everybody to turn your radio up, man. I just want everybody to be grateful this morning. He woke us up this morning. Might not be where we want to be, but thank God we ain't where we used to be. Here's John P. Key.
Thank you for the game.
You are my closest friend. Go ahead, Pastor Haynes.
Oh, Rickey Smiley, I love this song because that's what all of us should do. Live each day with an attitude of gratitude. Be grateful no matter what may comes your way. If you live with an attitude of gratitude, it will transform the atmosphere that you find yourself in. So I'm grateful. I think that's why Jay-Z threw it down like this. A loss ain't a loss. It's a lesson. Appreciate the pain. It's a blessing. Here it is. He's simply saying with John P. Key that you can even gain through your pain, profit from your losses if you live life with the right attitude. Why? Because life ain't about what happens to you. It's how you look at it. It's what's happening inside of you. And if you're grateful on the inside, you can transform your situation on the outside. I don't know about y'all. I made up my mind to be grateful.
There it is. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Rickey.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the